Okay, so right now what we're going to do is evaluate algebraic expressions. You have to evaluate the expression when they're going to give us a value for every variable. So if you look at the first one says x is 5, so we stick the 5 into for x. So really what this equation is 6 times 5 plus 7. And what we need to do is follow PEMDAS. So we have 6 times 5 is 30 plus 7, so the answer is 37. When you solve these, you really should be doing like a caret like we talked about before in class. Let's look at a couple of these. They're fairly easy, you should be able to do them, but let's just look at a couple. Okay, so number 5 says W is 6. So let me rewrite this on another page. So it says 50 minus 7W over 3. Let me just double check that. Plus 4W. Plus 4W. Okay, so we're going to stick 6 in there for W. So we're going to write 50 minus 7 times 6 over 3 plus 4 times 6. The first thing you need to do is solve the multiplication here. So we have 7 times 6 is 42 over 3 plus 4 times 6 is 24. Next step would be to do the division right here. So this is division, so 42 divided by 3, and 42 divided by 3 would be 14. So it would be 50 minus 14 plus 24. Now according to PEMDAS, we just go left to right because we have minus and plus. So 50 minus 14 is going to be 36. Then we have plus 24. 36 and 24 would be 60. So your answer would be 60. You really need to take your time and go step by step, and you need to put them in order. Okay, so next, evaluate the expressions at the bottom. Okay, so when we evaluate these, what we're going to do is put 4 in for P, and you want to put it in to both sides here. So technically what this is distributive property. We're going to get into distributive property a little bit more, but all you have to do is solve inside the parentheses first. And we'll talk about distributive property a little bit later on this year, or actually in this chapter. So this is 3 times 5 times 4. Okay, so this will be 20 minus 1 is 19. 19 times 3 is 57. So it'll be 57 minus P. You put it in for there. So that's 3 times 4 is 12. 12 minus 7 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. And then it'll be 57 minus 20, which is 37. So that one would be 37. Now I did it pretty quickly. You need to do it step by step. And I would do it on another piece of paper and do it very neatly and step by step. Because if you do it by step, you're not going to make a mistake. Okay, same thing over here. Now we have P equals 4. So all you have to do is stick P in there. The 4 in for P. Solve the numerators first, and then you're going to do the division and then add or subtract. Okay, so now we need to go to the back. Oops. And I think it's page, I have it on here, 18. Let's see. Nope. Yep. Okay, so it says evaluate the following. Subtract 60 from the sum of E and 20. Okay, so here it says subtract 60 from the sum of E and 8E. So we have to do 8E first. So 8 times 7 is 56 plus 20 minus 60. And then you need to solve that. So we're going to take the words here and we need to put it into an expression. Let's just do one more. So it says find the product of 2z plus 1 and 3z minus 6. So put 4 into z. So I have 8 plus 1 is 9 times, because it says product, 4 times 3 is 12 minus 6 is 6. So it'll be 9 times 6, and you need to solve it. Be careful with number 15 because you have w squared. So you should know what a square is. A square is not W6 here. It's not 6 times 6. It's 6 squared. I'm sorry, it's not 6 times 2. It's 6 times 6 because square means times the base by itself twice. Okay, so we're not doing 6 times 2, it's 6 times 6. Don't get tricked